My hair is blue. It's blue! Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, hello and welcome. I'm Nicol Concilio. Nice to have you here. Today's video, I wanted to do a first impressions using all new makeup. Now, some of the products I am choosing, they may not necessarily be super new, but new to me and new within the past like 4 months-ish kind of thing. I have been traveling like crazy, y'all, to keep up with my shenanigans. So make sure you add me on Snapchat. What the hell was that? Okay, so let's just jump on into it. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is the Primerizer, which is a 2-in-1 moisturizer slash primer. This is a new product, so let's test it out today, shall we? So I'm just gonna like put my hair behind my ears. Okay, I let him get what he want. He bought me Ysl Concealer. So I'm using the YSL Concealer. This is in the shade, I believe, 3 or 40 PA. I don't know. So let's just put this on and see. I kind of have been staying away from eye primers because I just feel like a concealer is like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. Like you can use that to prime, you can use it for whatever. And then let's blend this ish out. It's always so difficult for me to use new products because I'm like so set in my ways, but it's good, you know, it's good to try new things. So also, I wasn't able to find any new translucent powder. The newest translucent powder I have is the Wowder from Glossier, which I did an entire video on. So make sure you go and check that out if you haven't seen it. But y'all know I'm obsessed with this. And this is also a Morphe E48 brush. You can use my discount code NICOL in all caps for 10% off morphebrushes.com. And that does help me out. I do get a slight commission for that. So thank you in advance for supporting me and using my code. For eyes, the most recent thing I got sent in the mail is this palette from Bobbi Brown. This is the Nude Drama. Also, this is kind of like my first Bobbi Brown product that I've ever really used. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And I also want to try to incorporate the Melt stacks. These are the Haze eyeshadow stacks. Looking at the palette right away, it looks super pretty, but like there isn't that many transition colors that I personally would like to see in here, but I guess that's why I have my own eyeshadow palette. Going in with the shade Antique Rose, I'm just going to buff that all in the crease, kind of like our transition shade, and I'm using an Iconic London brush for this, and I'm just going back and forth windshield wiper motions. The same old drill, y'all. So now I'm going in with this shade, which I believe is called Earth. And what I'm going to do is start like outlining our cut crease. I'm using a very small like detail brush from Morphe. Unfortunately, this brush doesn't have any name on it or anything like that. So I think it's part of their rose gold collection. But for this part, I'm basically just following the shape of my eye and kind of flicking it out to create that cut crease. So far, these shadows are blending really, really nicely. I can see though that some of the shimmer shades actually concern me, like this one right here. The pigment isn't really there. I don't know if you can really see or if the camera's picking it up at all, but so far the matte shades are pretty nice. So next I'm just gonna go in with the eyeshadow saddle, which I'm just going to even define more with our cut crease. And I'm using my Morphe M515. This is a super, super, super small detailed brush, but I find that it's really bomb for cut creases or for even just like smoking out the lower lash line when you're working with super dark color. So I'm noticing right away this color isn't getting as dark as I'd like, and it also looks a little patchy right here. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. I feel like that could be better. Like, for sure. We're gonna clean it up with concealer and everything, but I'm not really feeling this palette, y'all. And even the shimmers aren't really living up to my expectations, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of NARS concealer and this Smashbox concealer brush, and I'm just gonna start cleaning up the cut crease. And I'm gonna work kind of fast because I don't want the concealer to harden or anything too quickly or get like unmovable, unblendable, whatever. And then I'm just kind of following the shape in which I want the cut crease to go. So I'm going to go on in with these melt stacks. We have a really pretty silver, a gold. You guys know me, I'm all about this gold life. So I think I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to start to layer it on. I just want to make sure I can get every area before the concealer kind of like hardens or less sticky, or I guess you could say. And it's super, super pigmented. So gorgeous. I would say so far the Nude Drama from Bobbi Brown is a no from me. I just feel like I had to sit here and work for way longer than I needed to blend everything out. And I still feel like it's not even that blended. Like I feel like I could still sit here and do more, but I ain't got time for that. So let's move on. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Limitless Liquid Liner Pen in Jet Black. It's a felt tip liner, which is my favorite kind of liner to use recently. I'm not sure how new this product is, but I did receive this when I was in Fiji with them, so I'm going to be testing it out. I always start from the corner and out. I always draw that first line first, and then I kind of just drag it on in like that. So this is pretty nice. It's really jet black. And the felt tip is kind of stiff, which I like, because that means it's not kind of wiggling all over the place. I hate when that happens. Not too shabby, Smashbox. Not too shabby. I'm feeling it. Okay, so for mascara, I'm using the new Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara, which has a super flexible little bendy wand here. Okay, so it definitely is lengthening. Liking this mascara so far because I've put on a couple of coats and it doesn't feel crunchy or anything. I feel like my lashes still have a little bit of wiggle room to them, which is nice. And definitely is lengthening them. It's hard to see because I do have black eyeliner on, but I am really liking it so far. So for lashes, I'm going in with NEM. These are Natalie Eva Marie's lashes. This is Eos. I think I'm saying that right. She named all of her lashes after like Greek goddesses, which I think is really cool. And this one is her most dramatic one. So let's try it out. So far the band feels super, super flexible, which I'm happy about because I hate when the bands are super thick. Let's pop these suckers on. Ooh, these are full drama. Oh my god, I love them. This is a really pretty full lash. Let's move on to foundation. This has been one of my most requested reviews to kind of use and check out the YSL new foundation. This is the All Hours foundation, which says up to 24-hour wear, flawless matte full coverage oil free. 24 hours? Who the hell is wearing foundation for 24 hours? Maybe if you're a nurse, like, and you have to work a 24-hour shift. I'm so bad at pump foundations like so because I always waste so much because I'm so used to a stick foundation. This is the darkest shade that they sent me. I feel like my forehead's a little darker than that. But since this is full coverage, I don't want to start off with too much because you can always add more, but you can't take away. Let's start to blend. It is really similar to my skin tone, and it did really even everything out nicely. So I'm doing 2 full pumps this time. Let's see. You know what? I will say this much. It doesn't feel too thick or cakey. Like, it actually is a pretty lightweight formula for being full coverage. So I am impressed with that already. Okay. I do feel like the second coat of foundation definitely helped a lot. I do like how natural it is. Like, for being a full coverage foundation, it looks really, really pretty on the skin. Okay, YSL, I see you. So I think it's only fitting that we go ahead and use the YSL concealer with the foundation since it did come together. This is the All Hours concealer that I guess you do pair with it. Normally, I never use like a foundation and concealer like the same brand. It's very rare that I do that, so this is a big deal. From using this on my eyes, it was pretty liquidy. I would describe it as more matte than creamy for sure, which I tend to stay away from, but that's just me. And then to contour, so I have been using the Smashbox stick foundation, but I haven't used the contour side of it. So this is the shade 3, and I'm just gonna use the contour side of it to see how well it will blend out. Okay, and let's start blending out. This foundation is crazy, crazy, crazy lightweight. It's kind of tripping me out a little bit. Like, it's weird. I feel like I'm just putting my beauty blender on bare skin. Ooh, that blends, girl. That blends real nice. Okay, y'all. Really loving it so far. Even the concealer, man, it's like, okay, I see you. Of course, this is just my first impressions. I will let you know as I continue to wear these products. Going back in with the Glossier Wowder and my Morphe E48 brush, I'm just going to set my under eye, blending out any creasing first that may have formed. Okay, and for a little bronzer slash contour, I'm going to use the new Ciate London. This is called South Beach. And let's give her a little go here. Start a little contour slash bronzer. Ooh, that's a pretty formula. Easy to blend. It's like crazy how you can tell if something's a shit product like right away, you know? I'm like, hey, cheekbones. And the YSL foundation is really sitting pretty underneath powders, which sometimes I feel like you can put on a foundation and then you put powder on top and it completely messes it up. And this is not happening for this one, so thank God. This bronzer has a little bit of shimmer in it, which is fine, but I usually go for a matte bronzer, but I do like the formula. For highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Desi x Katy Dose of Colors collab. This is the color Mirame. Am I saying that right? I'm not Spanish, I don't know. Wow, that's gorge. What do you think of my highlight right now?
Whoa.
It's popping, right? Is it Metro Boomin?
It's Metro Boomin. You see like different parts of light. It's almost like reflective. It's so highlighted.
It's Katy and Desi's.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Good work, girls.
So now I'm going in with the new Hourglass. I feel like this might be for holiday. I'm not 100% sure because I know a lot of companies are coming out with their holiday collections. But I'm going to be mixing these two blushes right here. Really, really pretty blushes. Mixing the two together definitely is a good idea. So that way you don't get too much of an intense blush. Unless if that's what you're going for, then by all means. I've always really liked Hourglass blushes, so. And to finish this look off, I'm going to be using the Always On liquid lipstick. This is the Smashbox liquid lipstick, and I'm using their new nudes. This one is called Deep Thoughts. Guys, this formula for these lipsticks is like insane. They literally do not come off. And I love the new nudes. It's like, they're so insane. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look. I'm really loving everything. I would have to say the only thing I probably wouldn't use again is the Nude Drama from Bobbi Brown. Otherwise, I thought it was really pretty. Everything, I love the way that it came out. It's super pretty. So leave me a comment down below which was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.